The reason that you're not getting the views that you want on Instagram right now in 2023 is not because organic reach is gone on Instagram. Instead, it's because you're focused on the wrong things. Like, for example, did you know that there's a new metric that matters way more than likes? In fact, likes are not going to get you views, and likes are not going to get you followers, and more importantly, likes aren't going to increase the amount of reach that you're getting on Instagram right now. And if you don't believe me, this creator just implemented the 4 changes I'm about to share with you, and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days after struggling to grow, and they thought they were shadow banned. And this creator was able to do the same thing, except they gained over 50,000 followers. And all you have to do to take advantage of the insane amount of organic reach that we're seeing on Instagram right now, in fact, Instagram is incentivized to push out small accounts to increase their followers so that they can get monetized during this period on Instagram, is implement the 4 tips that I'm about to share with you. And I do want to warn you, if you skip just one of them, it could be the reason that you failed to grow on Instagram right now during, quite frankly, the easiest time ever to grow. Change number 1 that you need to make sure that you're aware of is that Instagram doesn't care about likes anymore. Instead, you need to be aiming for shares. And there are a few different ways you could get people to share your content that I'll share with you in just a second, no pun intended, but I do want to warn you, you need to be aiming for your shares equaling at least 75% of your likes. So if you have 100 likes, you need to get at least 75 shares. If you're able to hit this metric, or a better metric than that, a higher ratio, guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up going viral on Instagram. Now, before I can share with you exactly how to get people to share your content, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free Instagram growth course. You could get it at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best hashtags to use and the best time to post, because we're not going to have time to cover those in this video. And if you're not doing those 2 things, it's going to decrease the amount of views that you're getting. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and sign up right now. It's literally 100% free. So when it comes to people sharing your content, the only way that you're going to be able to do this is if your content is one of 2 things. Either 1, incredibly relatable, or 2, it really hits the nail on the head of something that people are dealing with. And the reason that you want to make sure that you're doing this is because if you could get people to share their content or share your content, you are going to go viral, because growing on DMs is one of the easiest ways for you to grow on Instagram right now. Now, I know what you're thinking, Rob, I thought DMs were just chats. You're right, they are chats, but they're also a huge signal to Instagram that, hey, somebody shared this piece of content with somebody else. That incentivizes them to come back to Instagram, look at that piece of content, and they might share with even more people. And this is one of the number 1 things you could do right now in order to grow your account on Instagram. But we can't stop there, because there are 3 other things. The second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is hopping on the trends. And if you don't know where to find trends on Instagram, it is now easier than ever before, because they actually have a trending tab. All you have to do, go into your professional dashboard, go into trends, and now you're going to see the trending hashtags and you're going to see the trending sounds. And guess what you're going to do once you have those 2 things? You're going to click into them, and you need to study the other posts that were created under there, because the formats that they're using, the lengths that they're using, are going to be things that are going to allow your post to go viral. Now, I know what you're thinking. Rob, if I look at those trends and they have nothing to do with my niche, what should I end up doing? And what I strongly suggest that you end up doing is making your niche related to that trend. This could be a meme, this could be a sound, this could be a format that they're doing, but you need to make sure that you're changing that into something related to your niche. And this is going to lead to 2 things. 1, it's going to get pushed to a ton of different people within your niche. Secondly, it's going to get pushed to people that are still interested in that content, but might not have necessarily shown that to Instagram. If you don't understand how the Instagram algorithm works, here's a 30-second version of it. You go on Instagram, you interact with a certain type of content. The next time you come on Instagram, you see more of that content, which is why there's a small subset for each type of content on Instagram. But if you're able to happen to the trends, well, guess what ends up happening? Not only did the people interested in that content see it, but also people that are interested in trends see it. So this skyrockets the amount of views that you're able to get, because you're blending the 2 audiences together. But we can't stop there, because there are 2 other things that you need to make sure that you're focused on. And if you skip these next 2 things, it's going to be the reason that you fail to grow on Instagram right now. And that would be a huge shame, because Instagram's getting ready to start paying creators simply for creating content. Remember that Reels program that they had that literally would pay you $30,000 a month just to post on Reels? Well, they're bringing something like that back, and you want to make sure that you're getting the views and the followers that you need, because you don't want to miss out on this. The third thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're actually using the right hashtags. I see way too many creators doing the wrong thing when it comes to their hashtags. Now, I'm not going to share with you the 3 best hashtag strategies to use. Instead, I'm just going to share with you the #1 hashtag strategy that makes the most posts go viral, and that is 4 niche related hashtags. What do I mean by this? If you're doing something related to fitness, it should be all fitness hashtags. If you're doing something related to crypto, all crypto. If you're doing something related to real estate, all real estate. But you need to keep in mind is that you need to be going after the biggest hashtags possible for that space. The reason being is it's going to signify to Instagram that that is the content and that is the type of people that they should be showing that content to. And then guess what ends up happening? The right people end up seeing your content, they end up sharing your content, they end up watching more of your content, and boom, it's going to increase the amount of views that you're getting on Instagram. And the other thing, if you're a small account right now, you just started posting, you need to make sure that you're staying consistent, because if you're not staying consistent, Instagram isn't going to want to push out your content. I've literally seen this happen to so many different content creators. They'll upload 5 times, 10 times on a new account, it goes absolutely nowhere, and then they continue to upload and their posts start getting more and more and more reach, and then the magical thing that happens is one of their older posts ends up going viral with a delayed explosion. If you want this to happen, the only thing you could do is make sure that you're staying consistent, make sure that you're improving in every post, and make sure you're implementing this last tip, which is writing longer descriptions. And there's a reason for that. There's 2 types of people on Instagram. The first type watches Instagram with their sound on. The second type watches Instagram with their sound off. So if you aren't writing a long description that somebody can go read, you're actually getting 50% less views than you could be getting. Why? Because so many people are going to skip that because they don't want to watch your content, but instead would much rather read the description because they don't want to turn their sound on. So you need to make sure that you're doing both things. You have a great voiceover in your videos, ideally adding captions to your videos, and you write a long description. It could just be the transcription of your video with a nice hook as the first sentence. On top of that, you need to make sure that you're taking this time to grow on Instagram seriously. Like I said earlier, more accounts than ever before are going to get monetized once this new update comes out, and to make sure that you're in the best position, you need more followers. In fact, I want to help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days guaranteed, just how this creator got over 100,000 in 30 days and this creator got over 50,000 in 30 days. I want the same thing to happen to you, and I want to be able to promise that I can get you those results and get you more followers. And the way that we're going to do this is by me telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, and so much more. If that sounds interesting to you, something that you'd want to be a part of, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up, because there are limited spots available. I'm going to be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm going to send you new post ideas, and I'm going to critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is. This program is going to help you get followers more easily and quicker, so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally going to grow on Instagram or get your money back, 0 questions asked? Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.